I'll drop everything and fly to Phuket. You can come here and leave again in just 2 months. Today, let's talk about how much it costs to live in Phuket and what bloggers don't tell you. I'll share real numbers, how much money you need per month in Phuket to actually live here, so you don't end up leaving after just 1 month. Hi, you're on my YouTube channel. I work in business and investments. My main activity is a real estate sales company. My partners and I have our own hotel here in Phuket. By the age of 45, my goal is to reach a passive income of $30,000. I'll be sharing how I achieve this together with you. Be sure to subscribe, like, hit the bell, and leave comments. Tell me what you like and don't like. I'm gonna get hate because people want to hear big numbers. In reality, when I first came here back in 2015, I lived for quite a long period of time on just $1,000 a month. My rent was 8,000 baht, car rental was 12,000 baht, and I spent about 10 to 15,000 on daily living expenses and food, roughly around that total amount. That was 11 years ago. Now my overall standard of daily living has shifted and evolved quite a bit lately. And we'll talk in detail about the typical level of comfort and convenience you can expect to get in Phuket for this kind of money. I've been tracking my expenses for over a year now. Every month I can go in and see how much I spent and on what. My minimum monthly expenses are a total of 188,000 baht. My maximum expenses were in the month of December, when I spent 1,100,000 baht in a single month. This isn't luxury at all, it's just an average level. We rent a house, 3 bedrooms in a nice neighborhood. It's not a villa, that's the child's private school. That covers all of our daily food, our weekend entertainment, our international travel, and even my wife's monthly car rental. I have my own car. If you want to live better, you'll probably have to spend at least 500,000 baht or more. At that point, you'll have your own villa. Other than that, not much else will really change. Let's go through the items. Renting a scooter will cost you from 4,000 baht, and renting accommodation will cost you from 15,000 baht. Everything else, like food, will be about 10,000 baht, I think, for a basic level. Also keep in mind that when renting accommodation, you'll need to pay 2 deposits and sign a 1-year contract. So you'll end up spending about 45,000 baht. When renting a scooter, you'll be asked for a 1-month deposit, which is on average about 5,000 baht. If you have a child, everything changes significantly. Some of our friends here have 5 or even 8 children. School is one of the biggest monthly and yearly expenses. Let's put it this way, if we're talking about international schools, the cheapest one is 350,000 baht. A standard requirement in schools is an entrance fee of around $2,000, in addition to a deposit, which is refunded when your child leaves the school, which typically amounts to an extra 50 to 100,000 baht. Yes, gasoline. I haven't spent money on gasoline for 2 years now. I bought myself an electric vehicle and I spend about 2,000 baht a month. Back when I was driving a car that ran on a gasoline engine, I used to spend around 10 to 12,000 baht every single month with a fuel consumption of 10 to 12 liters. If you happen to have a car with a much larger engine, you have to be prepared to spend 15 to 20,000 baht or even more per month if you drive just as much as I do. I drive 35,000 kilometers a year. Visa expenses. It depends on what kind of visa you have. Well, let's put it this way. I have a work visa, I have my own company, I have a work permit. This costs about 100, 120, up to 150,000 baht per year. This includes the work permit papers, the entry visa, all required taxes, and the taxes for the Thai employees who are registered under me. For your family, you can arrange a dependent visa. It's called a dependent visa. That is, if your relationship with your legal spouse is officially registered, the visa for your spouse will cost you roughly 30,000 baht per year. You can also apply to get an educational student visa. It costs 35,000 baht per year or 30,000 baht per year. There are also digital nomad visas. This is if you are a remote worker doing something online, 35,000 baht for 5 years. If you own property here, you can get yourself an investment visa. That will cost only 35,000 baht per year. Hey, listen, let's talk about the groceries now. It really depends on what you eat. 11 years ago, I used to spend about 5 to 6,000 baht per month. As for my diet, I had oatmeal for breakfast. I ate it for about 15 years. Every morning with some fruits. Fruits here cost, well, let's say on average about 100 baht per kilogram. Meat prices vary. If you're fine with regular meat, say from the local wet market or a standard supermarket, it costs about 100 baht, give or take 50, though my estimates might be slightly off at times. By the way, I just checked and we actually don't end up spending all that much on food. All the food for our whole family, plus the coffee I always drink at cafes, comes to an average of approximately 25,000 baht per month. That's not counting restaurants. I categorize restaurant expenses as leisure or entertainment. Let me say a couple of words about restaurants as well. Typically, the average bill at a mid-range place, if we go out, is about 1,500 baht for 2 people. We don't drink any alcohol. If we go to a local Thai cafe, it might be roughly 500 baht for 2. However, if we go to a more upscale fancy restaurant, it will be between 3,500 to 4,500 baht for 2 for a single dinner. Phuket is considered luxury after all, so is it expensive here or not? Let me put it this way. Phuket is not a cheap place. If you plan to come here with a backpack and want to live cheaply, it is possible, but it won't be a very comfortable experience for you here. For that lifestyle, there is Vietnam, Cambodia or India and maybe other places like that. But Phuket is really about great opportunities and comfort. This is a truly great place. There are many opportunities here. It is very cozy, the food is delicious, and it is a very safe environment. You can walk around with your wallet, with money in your hands, and everything will be fine. Yes, it's not the cheapest place. And if your primary objective is remote work and simply saving some extra money, Phuket is probably not the right destination for you. If you happen to have a strong business mindset, or if you are a serious investor or deeply into the world of crypto, then Phuket is truly the perfect place for you to be. Here on this island, there is such an incredible mix of cultures and people. I can easily find authentic Azerbaijani, Uzbek, Ukrainian, Russian, Italian, and French food. Honestly, you can find almost any international cuisine right here, and of very good quality. There are great educational options, beautiful coastal views, a community of over 30,000 Russian speakers, and you can easily find anything to your taste. Guys, thank you for watching until the end. I'm sure you found it interesting. Please subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss the next video. Like the video and write in the comments everything you enjoy. Please share how much you spend in the comments. Maybe I exaggerated or embellished something. How much money do you spend per month living here in Phuket?